Hey guys, Todd Helms out here with Eastmans Hunting Journals today to bring you a killer review on the Bergara MG Lite rifle. Hey, while I got you here, drop down, mash that subscribe button. Make sure you're tuned in to all the things we do here at Eastmans. Leave us a comment, turn on your notifications bell, give us a thumbs up, and let's hop to it. All right, so like I said, Bergara MG Lite. XLR Industries magnesium chassis. That's the first thing you notice about the Bergara MG Lite. I have been a fan of XLR Industries for a long time, and I was super stoked this year, midwinter, at a couple of shows when I found out that Bergara was going to be creating a factory rifle platform with the MG Lite, or with an XLR Industries chassis. MG stands for magnesium, and it just slashes weight in this performance package. So Bergara decided to take their Premier Series action and made it with their Cure barrel, their all new Cure barrels, which we'll get to that in a minute. And then they drop it in this XLR Industries Element stock. It is, man, it is a state-of-the-art hunting rifle. Bullseye! I wanted to give you a rundown through the features of this rifle. It's available in 4 chamberings. You got 6.5 Creedmoor, 6.5 PRC, 308 Winchester, and 300 Winchester Magnum. I'll be interested to see what else they come out with in this platform, but those are 4 very solid offerings. Again, I've got the Creedmoor here with me today. It's light, guys, without the scope. Before scope, it's weighing like 6.5 pounds, 6.7 ounces. That is light. That's super light. Obviously, the scope that you use and the rings and mounts that you use are going to dictate overall weight. Mine, as it sits, is tipping the scales at about just shy of 8 pounds when it's fully loaded. Okay, so Bergara wanted to keep the MG Lite as light as possible, like I've said. So we're moving backwards on this XLR Industries chassis. And we come to this. This is a different grip than you've probably ever seen. It is carbon fiber, and there's nothing to this. It is ounces. Super cool. The other thing I like about carbon fiber is it's warm to the touch. Hunting rifles, a lot of times we're using them in cold conditions. If this grip were metal, I don't care what kind of metal, it would be cold on your hand. Even with gloves on, it would be cold. This is not cold. It's a nice vertical configuration. It's easy to get wrapped around it. Back here to the folder on the back end. XLR Industries folding stock. All it does is fold up like that. Look at how short, compact. If I was strapping that to a backpack for a backcountry hunt, that's super compact. That is awesome. I love that feature. It's easy to use. You push the button and it folds open. Closes, clicks shut. I have a fully adjustable carbon cheek piece on this. This is the standard XLR Industries carbon buttstock. It's got a 1/2-inch limb saver recoil pad, which you really don't need with that muzzle brake. The 6.5 Creedmoor is wearing a 22-inch barrel. The 6.5 Creedmoor, the 6.5 PRC, and the 308 Winchester all have 22-inch barrels. The 300 Win Mag has a 24-inch barrel. So you're going to burn all that powder in that Magnum case and get that velocity that you need. We've got an AICS detachable 5-round box magazine. This is straight from Bergara. This thing is poly, so it's light. 5 rounds, fit right in there, beautiful. Again, 6.5 Creedmoor. I like these because I could get another one and put it in my pack or put it in a bino harness and have it right on my person. And all I got to do is jack it up in there, close the bolt, and I'm ready to go. We have a TriggerTech trigger on this. TriggerTech has obviously become a huge player in firearms manufacture. What started out as an aftermarket deal, companies like Bergara are featuring TriggerTech triggers almost exclusively now, and I personally think that's an awesome move. These things break like glass, they're clean, they're crisp, and they're fully adjustable. All right, we have a threaded muzzle brake on this. It comes from the factory with a 5/8 by 24 thread and Bergara's Omni brake. The Omni brake, super efficient, cuts down on a lot of recoil, but if I want to take it off and put a suppressor on there, money. Got it, no problem. 5/8 by 24, thread your suppressor on there and go. I couldn't walk up and put that any better. We've got graphite black Cerakote finish on the action and the bolt and the muzzle brake. As you know, Cerakote's super tough. It's a great coating. It's kind of comes standard on a lot of rifles now, and it doesn't mar, it doesn't wear, it doesn't rust. This setup right here is about as weatherproof and element proof as you could possibly get. One of the cool things that Bergara did is they didn't reinvent the wheel when it came to scope mounts. This is Model 700 compatible. Any of your Model 700 8x40 screws are going to fit this mount. The real old ones, no, but the new style Remington Model 700 mounts are going to fit. So some of the other things that you're going to see on here, you see these cutouts along here, along this side. These are all M-LOK compatible. I could put a variety of accessories on this. As it comes, this XLR Industries stock is AICS compatible, meaning that a lot of camera tripods or spotting scope tripods that have the AICS head on them, AICS plate technology, this thing's gonna drop right in, eliminating a piece of equipment for you, making this just even more backcountry perfect. That is the run of all the features on this. I mean, you can look at it and tell this ain't your granddaddy's deer rifle. This is new, it's modern, it's as scientifically advanced as a company could possibly get. Lots of cool features about the MG Lite from Bergara, but I think that's enough talk. I think it's time to shoot. All right, so I've got it sighted in. We have about a 15-mile-an-hour tailwind out here, and it's hot this morning. It's like 85 degrees, but that wind is blowing straight down range, which is perfect. Normally, I don't like to try to sight in a rifle when it's this windy, but this is what we've got to deal with today. Kind of like a hunting scenario, guys. Conditions aren't always perfect when you're out there. But I've got it dialed at 100. Now I'm going to try to shoot a group. I don't have this thing in a vise, so this is human error included. Bergara guarantees 1 MOA of accuracy with premium ammunition like what I'm shooting today. So let's see if I can do it. I think the gun's got it, but we'll see if I can do it. Oh, I pulled that last one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. The gun is definitely living up to what it says, the accuracy guarantee, no doubt. This thing's hot. That's one of the cool things about the Cure barrel is the airflow around that steel interior. The Cure doesn't trap heat. And so it's gonna cool down really fast. Let's walk down, take a look. All right, so we're sauntering down to the 100-yard target after I shot, and I shot that group quick. That's my mindset when it comes to a hunting setup, is I don't care if I can shoot, let the gun rest for 10 minutes, shoot again, and it shoots one tight little hole. That's all great, fine and dandy, but in a hunting scenario, I may have to put 3 rounds downrange real quickly, especially on, say if we're hunting elk. Elk are notorious for soaking up bullets, especially from the 6.5 Creedmoor. So I need to put as many rounds on an elk as I possibly can in a very short window of time. I just put 5 rounds down here on range, really close to an MOA group, pretty quickly. I wasn't rushing. I could shoot faster, but I wasn't let the gun cool, shoot again either. I was boom, work the action, boom, work the bolt, boom. And this is my results right here. So one of these squares is an inch at 100 yards is an MOA. This black stop is 117 yards. So that opens me up to 1.17 MOAs. I've got definitely 3. These are my first 3 right here. These are my first 3 shots. These are my last 2, which I pulled just a little bit. Shooting the gun fast, probably pulled the, I know for a fact I pulled these 2. I could feel it when I shot. But I will take this, a 5-shot group at 117 yards, going fast. I'll take that all day long. Well, hey guys, there you have it. That is the review on the Bergara MG Lite. Thank you for joining us. I'm very impressed with this rifle. The Bergara MG Lite lived up to its accuracy guarantee, that 1 MOA guarantee with premium factory ammunition. It did it. I've been wanting to build one of these configurations for a long time, and I think Bergara hit the nail on the head with this one. From the folder to the M-lock, the whole ball of wax, guys. This rifle is legit. Thanks for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in the field.